Johnny and I laid low in a hotel just outside of Night City, but somehow Hanako not only knew exactly which motel we were hiding in, but also knew the exact room and managed to send a proxy to us.
I'm armed. Don't try anything.
Finally. Ugh.
Which, in my opinion, doesn't make that much sense. Because, I mean, the building we were all in was literally like, being shot at and crumbling beneath us. So I don't really see how Hanako would have been able to see where we went, But alas, the story must go on.
It's a doll.
Or a proxy.
I must make one thing clear. I still think you are mad, but...
Hanako. That you?
But I can fool myself no longer. I believe you.
She had changed her mind and actually wanted to help now. So Takamura basically died for nothing. Good job, Hanako. Well done.
Track down your runaway. Hellman was hiding under Kang Tao's wing. I got my hands on the relic schematics. Got detailed information about its inner workings.
All useful.
Managed to make contact with Alt Cunningham, using her modified version now.
That should be more than useful.
That's about the extent of what we've got.
She wanted us to meet in person at a fancy restaurant place called Embers to strike a deal. So yeah, I mean, you could have just done that in the first place, but no, you had to be dumb and just make it even more difficult. As I go to leave, I die. But then I wake up in a hotel in Pashitika because Johnny wanted me to get some sea air too in my lungs. He led me to one of the rooms in the hotel that had a secret hole with some dog tags that belonged to Johnny. Then we had a good old heart-to-heart conversation.
Why are you giving me these?
Imagine we're deployed together, fighting in a war, side by side. Would you take a bullet for me?
No, I wouldn't.
Tags belong to a man who sacrificed his life for mine in Mexico. Been thinking about our predicament. Want to be clear, I will do you no wrong. When the time comes, it'll be my life for yours. I'll agree to get wiped. Tags are proof of my promise.
Kind gesture, I guess. But you can't really give me something I already have. Body's mine. Always has been. It's my decision, not
Let's
an
not
intruder's.
talk on it anymore for now, okay? Just got one request.
Well,
Adam Smasher, fucker who got the better of me. Whatever happens to me, I want him zero, gone, tossed into the wind as mulch.
not about to risk my skin to satisfy some revenge fantasy.
No risk involved. Rogue'll have your back. It's important to me, and it's just as important for her.
I gotta tell Rogue everything?
Think I'd better do that. Handle it personally. You'll drop the pills from Misty, and I'll steer the ship for a bit. Just gonna have a quick chat with Rogue about Smasher. Then I'm out, I promise.
No. No.
So anyway, I went to the afterlife and I took one of Misty's pills to let Johnny steer the boat for a bit. And by boat, I mean myself. Obviously.
About fucking time.
But instead of talking to Rogue, Johnny had 500 shots of apple juice, got a tattoo, went to a club, took some medicine, had a fight, got into a car crash, but somehow still managed to get valuable information out of all of it. So, job well done, I guess?
Smasher. He tell you about him?
Yes. Didn't know he'd come back to NC. Johnny found some way to get at him.
Wait. Grayson.
Jeremiah Grayson. Works for Smasher. Johnny got a tip off some stripper, don't ask me how. We're gonna get that son of a bitch.
Well, we moving?
while we wait for Rogue to get information on Adam Smasher's exact location, I decided to look for all of Johnny's old clothes, to emotionally confuse Rogue whenever she looks at me.
Alright, then fling me the coordinates. Get the wheels too? Park downstairs. These are in the ignition.
What? For real? That's fucking far out, Shum. I won't forget this.
Now, with what in my opinion is basically the best outfit in the game, let's be honest, almost complete, I decided to go and meet up with Rogue.
You? No, you leave. I'm not serving you a thing.
Okay, never mind, I'm leaving. Nah, just kidding, that would be funny though if I actually just left because like, you know, Rogue was expecting me to be there. And then I just leave because some random twat at the bar was like, no, I don't want you here. Me.
Ready? We'll talk on the way.
Let's go.
Good luck. Hey, interested in some work?
Yeah, fuck no.
Got you a little something.
Try it on.
Now, with the outfit fully complete, we go to a dock that is near the water that leads to the ocean. Because Rogue got some intel that Smasher had set up a secret living space on the ship that is currently docked there. So you know, we did the usual. We killed some bad guys, then we killed some more bad guys. However, when we got to a certain guy in particular who was of certain importance in some way, we were told some news that took up a portion of memory in our brain.
Where's Smasher?
Could crack your skull like an eggshell. Know that?
But I'm happy to talk. Ever wonder how Rogue survived after the attack on the tower? How in hell no one ever hunted her down? Who'd she finger fuck? Whose crack did she have to lick to... Ugh!
Where's Smasher now?
With the Arasakas. But I think you know that already.
When's he due back?
Never. Faithful old Adam's just been named head of security there.
Smasher ever tell you what he did with Silverhand's body?
Badlands, near the oil fields. Buried out there. 101 northbound. Then head for the landfill. Dig deep enough. Might even find a shit-smeared
Heard
silver
enough.
arm.
Finish
Let's
him,
end this
fucker.
quickly.
Don't want a damn thing from you.
Good. One dick spurt less.
Let's Delta.
With Rogue now annoyed at something that I really wasn't paying attention to because I really did not care, we stole a Toyota Corolla and went to visit where Johnny was buried and had another heart-to-heart conversation, because it would seem Johnny suddenly is nice now.
Just feeling sorry for yourself.
No. Just finally thinking clearly. Listen, I realize I fucked up a lot of things. Either let down or used every last person who gave me their trust. Blind, selfish bastard that I was. But I've managed one thing for now. Not to fuck this up. What we have.
No, Johnny, you fucked that up too. You used me. Lied to me. I can't trust you at all.
Is it too late to ask for a second chance?
Too late. This was your second chance. You died, came back, and still had no idea what to do with it all.
Think you're right.
Can we go now?
Okay. Just one last request.
Request? Seriously? Does this seem like a good time to you?
Okay, just go to North Oak whenever you think it's a good time.
What for?
Carrie, tell you more once you get me there.
Well, so why are we here exactly?
Heard Carrie got himself a buck a mansion here. Done well. Know what they're writing about him? He's depressed, attempted suicide.
What, really worried he wants to hurt himself?
Who knows? Either way, could give him some pointers.
Meaning you want to go in person. Gotta hand you the reins again. 1,000 times no. Don't trust you. Honestly, kinda surprised you'd even ask.
Had to try. But I guess I'm not surprised. Dick.
Now, against my will, I broke into Kerry's house. We took a look around for a minute, taking the surroundings, came to the conclusion that Kerry was in the shower, then took one of Misty's pills so Johnny could take over yet again. He started playing Kerry's guitar when suddenly Kerry came out of the shower, gun in hand, ready to shoot my body that Johnny was in.
Played enough. You know who I am.
Johnny?
Carrie?
No. That's some fucking joke. Hang on. What did Silverhand tell me before he died?
I told you to stop being a pussy. Did you? Huh?
But somehow, he quickly became okay with the fact that his friend, who's been dead for a couple decades, is just suddenly in his house playing his guitar in some random dude's body. So, that went well then.
Still in touch with the gang?
Just Nance. Could track down Denny and Henry if you want.
You want to bring Samurai back?
But long story short, Johnny and Kerry agreed to do one last gig together. So I had to look around for Nancy, the old keys player turned journalist, whilst Kerry made some calls to find the old drummer and the other dude who doesn't really do much because I'm not going to have him in the band anyway, because why would we? After doing some digging, I discovered that Nancy was at the Totentanz to make a story on Maelstrom. However, in a twist no one could have ever expected to come from Maelstrom, Nancy seems to be held captive there, as she hasn't talked to her underpaid, underappreciated assistant in a couple days, which, to the average person, may sound like a serious problem, but to me, this does sound quite bad, so I went there as quick as I could to try and save her. When I arrived at the club, the bouncers recognised me as the guy from the All Foods incident. But their boss came through the door mere seconds after. She didn't seem to care who I was. I merely asked if Nancy was here, and she was like, yeah, sure, I'll take you to her. We get into the main area of the club, and then the boss is like, yo, thanks for killing Royce, innit? Because, like, I wanted to be boss, you know? So we seemed chill. I thought this was all gonna go smoothly. That is until I saw Nancy in the corner of a storage room, beaten half to death. And then, for some reason, the boss just suddenly turned on me. She started trying to kill me. So I killed her. And honestly, good riddance. Her voice was fucking annoying. We left the club with Nancy, and all is good.
We're here. Hop out.
Alright, so, the concert?
Tell Carrie I'll put it together. Be in touch.
Okay, thanks.
Went pretty damn well.
And now all that was left was to hope that Kerry actually managed to get the drummer and bassist to agree to this last gig. Which, I mean, surely that couldn't have gone that bad, right?
You fucking
See,
dog!
Carrie B. Hoo boy.
Dave,
Sounds sadly familiar.
doing here?
We got a problem.
Carrie sent me. It's about the concert.
what concert? Why isn't he here talking to me?
We're bringing back Samurai. One night only.
That's what he wants to get the crew together for? Sweet, but no fucking way. Not about to play with this shit stain.
Maybe if someone would tell me what happened.
Are you blind? Fucker filled my pool with cement.
Ugh, if we gotta choose, let's play with Danny.
Fuck, Carrie! Seriously?
Listen, I'll get you.
You know what, Carrie? Fuck you! Good thing Silverhand isn't here to see this.
You done? Get out. All right, what about Nancy?
We made contact. She's gonna set it all up and let us know. See you at the show.
Fuck. Now I gotta find someone to clean this up.
Okay, about all we can do for now. Except wait for Nancy to call.
And to wait we did, until the night of the gig finally arrived. We had fun, we jammed it out. I absolutely shredded on the guitar like an absolute beast. After the gig, Kerry gave me his revolver that he whacked me around the head with when he first saw me, after I broke into his house. So I guess that response was kind of called for, but also fuck you, Kerry. And now, it was time for the inevitable, talking to Hanako.
Don't like this at all. This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news. Listen, first sign of trouble, we dealt her.
Let's step to it then.
Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me, if Yorinobu killed your father. Now...
I knew. From the start.
You... knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
Helped your brother cover up. Makes you no better than him. Not a smidge.
You do not know my family. Not in the least. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
Ties that bind.
Yes, family. Yorinobu raised his hand against our father. But he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly.
We were gonna talk biz, specifics.
We are here because I know how to save your life. I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning? Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City, beneath Arasaka Tower.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Shut up. for one goddamn minute, shut up.
This is gonna be a disaster.
And you'll help me in exchange for...
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds.
Sounds like dirty laundry. A family matter. Why should I get involved?
You already are. You willed it so. Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
Don't like this at all. Sounds like you want to use me.
No. I simply offer you an opportunity.
Not the first to try.
But what if I am the last? Do you feel all right?
Huh?
You are bleeding.
Fuck.
It seems you are running out of time.
You could use some air. Right now. I warned you.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm showing you what it's like to feel fucking trapped. Asked you, warned you, but you've insisted on not giving a shit. Now this porcelain cunt's gonna use you in her fancy scheme.
Fuck off. I haven't agreed to anything
But
yet.
I know you still don't understand how these leeches operate. She met you face to face. She revealed her plan. She sunk her teeth deep into you. Not gonna be able to pry yourself out.
I know perfectly well how they operate. You don't play ball willingly, they force you. They don't play these kind of games.
Maybe. V. Great, you checking out again?
Easy there. Don't move just yet.
Vic?
You're in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity's a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
How'd I get here?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
Huh?
I, wasn't completely myself.
I know. And that's a bit worrying.
Order a weaker poison next time.
This ain't no joke, kid. As I see it, there won't be a next time. How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley. This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
Take matters into my own hands? The fuck you think I've been doing?
Well, whatever it is, it keeps landing you on my table. Now, see that setup over there?
Uh-huh.
You'll find something there that'll help you end this on your own terms. If you can manage to cross those few yards, the rest will be up to you and you alone.
Hey V, I heard... Well, your thoughts?
Shouldn't have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place. Top floor. He had the same glum face.
Who, Jack?
This is it, Chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but... he found the courage to bet on himself. After. I brought him here. I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's on to something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
Thanks, Misty. You were right. Choice spot. So what did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city. And I'm gonna leave you alone now. Take your time.
Fucking scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out.
No, still here.
For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. That what you expect?
No. But whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go our way. Just fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
No, not really my style. Goodbyes.
You do you. Come a long way to get here, haven't we? Just think. It all started in a fucking landfill.
Mm-hmm. Then you tried to kill me.
Exactly what I mean. Here we are now, together, soaking in this vista of Night City. My only regret's that I won't get to see how it all ends.
Think it's worth taking a chance in Arasaka.
The fuck was that? God, how you so fucking stubborn?
Inherited your finer traits.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
There is another option, you know.
What?
We put all this, the pills, everything, to bed.
If we don't try something, anything, we're both doomed.
I know. Exactly why we'll do one last thing.
Okay. Lost me. Realize the shit we've been through to get this far.
Sure do.
To let it all go now. Why?
Cleanest, least bloody option. We try anything else, people will die.
People die. It's the way of things.
Am I worth their sacrifice? Are you? Besides, it's the only way we'll both be aware.
Of what? Death?
Mm-hmm. The moment life escapes.
Never really gave it a thought. Funny how you still manage to surprise me sometimes.
Might be something I learned from you.
V, you sure about this?
As long as you got nothing against it.
Not how I'd have done it. But that's all right.
Just like that. No pushback.
Huh. Might have learned a little something from you, too. Is it time?
You know, it really is beautiful.
Been nice working with you, V.
Yeah. With you too, Johnny.